since he heard about what happened.
Alright, we're back. Oh, there's a crowd formed. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some Final Fantasy VII Remake. I noticed that entering an FF7 into a lot of the platforms, it doesn't like when you write 7 with the number 7. You have to use the Roman numerals. Let's try and trick my mocap, because it's being fairly frustrating today for some reason. So, the last thing we did was actually the challenging fight against Shiva, which wasn't too bad after all, but I'm pretty happy now because we now have another summon materia. But I think I might use Choco still on thingy. So, we determined we should probably be pointing points in the Aerith because I haven't done that yet. So, as our magic girl, we're going to chuck some points into the magic skills. But yeah, wow. Magic attack plus 12. Oh wait, look, she starts straight at 10. That's interesting. Actually, we should be looking for a materia slot first. That's the most important thing to look for. She has some of those weird ones. I don't really know her abilities yet, so I haven't looked into them. But we may as well just get her some of the standard good stats. So let's give her that. Let's make her a bit tanky. We need Aerith to survive. As our healer, we don't want to be having to pick her up. She needs to pick everyone else up. So. Let's see if Cloud got enough points on anything. Put a point in a buster. I wonder if I get another... Are we on the next tier of orbs? That'd be nice. I don't know what constitutes what gives you the next tier. Also why some of these look so different, like some of the materia orbs. Ah, I'm a big silly pants. I didn't think about... Okay, so... If you have a look at the orb mapping, for people who've played 7, it might actually look familiar, because I just realized it's the same cosmology style chart as the Cosmo Canyon one, when you're learning about Meteor and how the materias work, and you can get how the big materias and stuff work. It's your sleepy game, Marmon. I assure you, this is a very entertaining game. Though I can imagine a lot of RPG mechanics like this bore people to tears. I'm gonna go into the hard numbers here. I'm gonna have to wait. I think I'll wait to the next tier before I start pointing points into Cloud. But Aerith should be topped up now. We just need one monster variant to get this synergy materia. What the heck is a synergy materia? Yeah, I would imagine this is that thing of like, this is why I started doing those sort of earlier streams, just to catch people a bit more awake. And then the tail end, I get a bit of the people on the west coasts, but and a bit of the Australians maybe, but very unlikely. So I will leave that as is. We'll have a look at the little town and see if there's anything. Oh look, we obviously get to go in there.
No grown-ups allowed.
Wow. Look at that kid with his aviators. Is there a store here?
A portion of all proceeds goes to the Leaf House.
If that's the case, I'll buy lots of things. Not really, I actually don't need anything, unfortunately. Can't help the poor little orphans.
Well, hey there.
Well, hey there. How you doing? There's some materia growth ones, but I don't really want to use them too many times.
See you soon.
Because I'll start hampering my team too much if I start chucking leveling materia on everyone. What was the Chocobo house? Chocobo house?
No,
Oh, I wanted
can't
to.
leave without telling her.
I wanted to go to the Chocobos.
That's solid.
What are you doing?
We're looking at another cloudy day in Midgard.
What is this man doing? He's struggling to lift a ring. Or has he got it stuck on him? I don't really know what this animation is meant to be. This is so odd.
Everything that
I wonder whether or not... Yeah, I thought so. Alright, so we have to go back to Aerith now.
Nah, can't leave without telling her.
I don't think there's... Oh, there's one more store.
Got nothing but the best here.
Interior vendor. Sick. Costa del Sol. Another place we're not going. I'm gonna have to go back and get that song at some point. Is there anything else we care about here? Materia up, but it's pretty expensive still, so I might hold off. I am curious whether or not the materia will evolve and then give us a second one, or you will just be actually just straight up buying materia, because all of them seem to be obtainable, so... Alright, back to Aerith. Here we go.
Is something wrong?
You could say that. Sounds like someone spooked the kids.
Yeah, 2 of them disappeared. They ran away after this creepy guy wearing black clothes showed up.
A Turk?
That's what I thought, but no.
It's this guy who's always stumbling around town in a dirty robe full of
Oh!
holes. They say he's sick or something. Oh, and he has
Alright, so this is meant to... I'm fairly sure this is the first canonical
I'm gonna check it out.
encounter with a Sephiroth clone in the original game.
Okay.
You run into a Sephiroth clone that's just basically dragging himself around, and people are like, this is an annoying guy. And he just talks about reunion.
Don't give up! I want to climb up there.
I'm scared of the dog.
I wonder whether or not we'll go through those little kids now. I swore I remember seeing in all the trailers, like, the bottom of Aerith's dress being really dirty, because, like, it shouldn't really be that clean, but maybe it's as time progresses. That'd be interesting. I kind of doubt it.
Come on.
I know this place is off limits to grown-ups, but if we want to rescue them, well...
There's so much of
break
that
the
text
rules.
that's on the side that I want to listen to or read it, but it's like it happens so fast while I'm doing other stuff that I just miss it. Oh, kid hideout.
You're back.
Oh, the tiny
come to help.
people faces. I can't deal
Yeah,
with them.
leave
They're
it
too
to us.
weird.
We'll take care of it from here.
But there are monsters out there.
Don't worry. I've brought a super strong friend along with me.
I used to be a soldier. So where's the guy?
I don't know. He disappeared and we can't find him.
Right now, let's worry about the kids.
Come on.
It's a pretty sick kid hideout. Don't know why they all really like tires. Still haven't found whoever does the Moogle medals yet. I wonder who it is. I think it's that cowboy,
They
but
ran off
I'm not
this
sure.
way. Be careful.
Alright, let's go. They do some little fights. I want to do some fights.
Where do you think they went?
Who knows? They're kids. Nothing to do but look all over.
I just hope we find them in time.
There's some enemies waiting over there for me.
Get back.
I can fight too.
Here we go. It's on you.
Tempest. Aerith possesses both powerful and offensive support spells in multiple roles. Hold down square to deliver continuous streams of magic attacks. These combos attacks can be targeted at multiple enemies over wider ranges.
Here goes.
Oh no. Alright, let's move aside.
Get him.
Interesting. Hang on, how does Tempest work then? Oh, combat ended.
And we're safe.
Hi Jimmy, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow also, Big Bad Roadie. Appreciate it. You've had... I thought you were like planning to like head to sleep, Armin. Drinking water and then coming back.
I've got this.
Don't you mean
Yeah, I love the
you got
soundtrack.
this?
I mean, I'm... As a 7 fan, hearing more remixes of music I already love, down to clan for that, so... I'll definitely have to download it. I know there's a mini soundtrack that has come out with it, but it doesn't have all the songs, so hopefully the real deal soundtrack comes soon. Don't tell you how to live your life. It's only suggestions, I'd never tell you. Yeah, so I have motion tracking on, so every now and then if you see me looking up to the top right, that's probably because I'm looking up top right or I'm tilting my head. But sometimes it can be a little finicky because I wear glasses, so it doesn't like it. Oh wow, those kids are super trapped. That's why the monsters were on the pier. Though the motion tracking's not the best in the world, but it suffices. I feel like.
That was close.
The small monsters last so little time. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, there's one more. They just keep respawning, I see. Monster don't poop at me.
Moving on then.
I'll protect you.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself.
It is
you know?
currently 3:25. Yeah, so we have daylight savings, so we're always funny in terms of timings. Like people, it's like you think that we should be X period of time or difference, but we're always, depending on if daylight savings is up, it can be wonky. This Robo is totally going to come to life and attack me. I can see it. Alright, let's get these boys.
Hold on!
I like that triple slash actually has a cleave to it, which doesn't quite make sense, but I'm okay with that. Oh, we forgot to switch Cloud back to lightning. Alright, let's try fire. Let's see how much fire does to this thing. Not much. Okay. Oh, Cloud. Dagger it. There we go. Probably don't need to use Braver, but let's do it. Oh, there's more boys. I shouldn't have wasted the meter. Oh! What the heck happened there? Here. Use Cura.
Okay.
Whoa, look how much she heals for. Yeah, that's plus magic for you, I guess. Yeah, I play Kingdom Hearts. I really
This one's for you!
I haven't played 3 yet. I keep putting it off because I wanted to replay 2 before I played 3, but I have the HD collection, so kind of looking forward to that.
Get ready.
Whoa! Okay, we should probably deal with this poison at some point.
Here it comes.
What on earth did that? Okay.
Feeling good.
Is that just gonna stay there? What is that? Oh no, there we go. That one's pressured, that one's not. Oh wait, is there a third target? No, there's not.
Back to good now. No need to panic.
Try this. You're mine. Time to get serious.
Stay back.
Any last words?
Oh, you can cleave with... Oh, that's sick. You can cleave with cross slash. Okay, they drop bombs when they die. I didn't notice that. Whoops. Oh, you reckon 3's way easier? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, Kingdom Hearts was never a super hard game, but it's like the final fights were always like really good because they were a bit of a challenge. But oh man, adult faces on baby bodies. But yeah, like it's frustrating to hear that it sound like the end game of 3 wasn't as, I don't know, I don't want to use the word polished, but it wasn't like there wasn't as much hard content. But I heard they added like that DLC and stuff that's for the extra fights that are usually in there, but I don't know if that makes a difference.
Okay, let's head back.
Look at that soft baby face of Aerith. Alright, let's head on back. Hopefully I didn't clip them when I laughed really loud. I just wasn't expecting that. I do have limiters on, so hopefully it should prevent me being too loud, but tell me if I sound awful. Oh, here we go, more boys. Oh, I forgot to swap again. Wow, that melee hit actually is quite hard. Nice.
So long.
You beat it, the last boss in the first try. That's pretty good. Like, I mean,
Well, you see, Cloud here used to be a soldier.
it's hard. It's always hard to judge, though. Like, sometimes it's that thing of like, is it correctly balanced or is it underbalanced? But like, it depends on what they're aiming for with those types of games. Like, is it meant to be just a flow-through experience where people can enjoy, or is it actually meant to be having a bit of challenge? So when you say that it would upset me, would it be like upsetting because
Don't you mean we've got this?
it's upsetting because the characters are like the writing's bad, or is it because they're like it's actually like an emotion, very well done emotionally?
Was never in doubt.
To be a soldier like you. You can't just grow up to be a soldier. You gotta work at it. Cloud thinks I'm good enough to be one, right? Looky.
I'm going to change Cloud over to have Assess is fine, Fire's fine, Healing's fine. Probably don't need Assess anymore, I think we're done with it fully, so let's put level 2 Lightning on him. Oh, okay, emotionally. That makes sense.
That was so cool, you guys. Especially that.
I'm gonna hold to this. I'm not gonna spoil it, but Cloud's a big old liar, like, with a lot of stuff.
You've got it all wrong. Like that.
I don't even know how far this game is going to take the lore, like, because it's hinting at a lot of things earlier than it ever did originally, but it's like, at the same time, like, Cloud's not going to have his breakdown. Like, that's 100% not happening in this.
Right, Cloud? Isn't that right, Cloud?
Now, these kids love Cloud. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3 when I eventually get around to it. Maybe I'll eventually do it on the stream.
Tifa, wait! Tifa! Tifa!
Tifa.
Tifa? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Tifa like your girlfriend? Bet she's someone special.
It's not like that. More like... I don't know how to explain.
I see.
Cloud, you're a big old liar, boy. Look, this kid's already practicing to be me.
Thank you. From now on, if you run into trouble, promise me you'll find an adult, okay?
Okay, I will. And here, since you're so cool. You guys are both grown-ups, but you're also one
Yeah,
of us.
since you're so cool, I
You can
made
come
my
and play
own
here
little necklace
whenever
for you.
want.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Oh, that dude don't look well.
Wait!
Voldemort.
Not him. But looks pretty damn similar.
There's the number, but why 2?
Who knows?
Wow, he's number 2. Dang.
The reunion.
Oh, I like that. The reunion is said by Sephiroth. Oh, okay.
Is nothing to fear.
It is so strange that Shinra is just letting them roam about. Well, more Hojo, I guess. But the reason
You don't know who Sephiroth is.
they're being let to go to see what they do,
The
basically.
war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
Oh, right. Come on, let's go.
Alas, poor princess.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a bit hard to go back to. Like, that was one of the reasons why I didn't play replay 2 of Kingdom Hearts, was because I was playing 1. And I was like, oh, this hasn't aged the best.
Well, I'm all for
And
it.
so I was like,
We still have plenty
there's a weird
of time.
Moogle kid over
I'm on the
there.
clock.
Don't worry, I give you permission.
I always have the latest information.
But yeah,
I'm fine if you
I want to
wanna
dig through 1 and 2 again so I can replay 3. Or play 3 rather, because it's been so long since I played them.
You can see me, Kupo? Then you two must be very special people.
Oh wow.
Welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm
So if you don't know,
Moogle
Moogles can't be seen by
You must
anyone.
not be
Very
familiar
special
with
people
Mog the
can
Moogle.
only
It's a
special
pretty
people can
famous
see
fairy
Moogles.
tale.
But that's just a
Mog
child in a
wanted to bring
Moogle outfit.
happiness to all the Moogles of the forest, so he decided to open a shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness to the slums, like Mom.
Haven't we just got a
And you know,
proper chocobo?
only people
Also,
with
why are
the
the
clearest of hearts
not
can
chocobo,
even see
Moogle?
Moogles.
And why are the Moogles just like
You
koalas
talking about
now?
me?
Well, Moogle magic isn't perfect, Kupo. Anyway, we've collected all kinds of rare and wondrous goods.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the boss
Yours
fights
if
in
you've got
Kingdom
enough
Hearts
Moogle
2.
medals.
I think that
But
like
you'll need to buy a membership
when the
first.
combat gets hard in Kingdom Hearts, it's really fun. If you've ever, there's certain gamers that I'll talk about, like, or streamers or YouTubers, but there's a guy that Dongiri. He is a action game player, and if you go watch some of his Kingdom Hearts combo videos, he's amazing. He's such an amazing action game player.
If you find any Moogle medals, you can spend them here, Kupo.
So, Moggy, what do you do with the medals we give you?
Oh, you know what? I use them to make everyone happy. That's the duty of every Moogle.
Of course, just like Mog the Moogle.
Merchandise available.
I see you're working hard, Mr. Merc.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do next?
I want to keep talking to this
Working
kid.
hard.
That's what I want to do.
As you always do, I'm sure.
You know, this is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
I suppose some people do.
Hello, I'm some people. Nice to meet you.
The dialogue is amazing in
anything
this
you
game. What do we got here? Gold saucer. Some others. Ooh, silver staff. A scarf. Slightly fill your ATB gauge. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts games are funny. Like you can find some hypercuts of like very silly dialogue in those games. Graveyard key. I don't know what that is. Rectify slums. We need that. Whoa, what are these? Just straight up get given skill points. Huh. Alright, well we want to buy the things that we can get uniques of. So we'll buy these first. And then I guess we'll buy Cloud's one because this is important. We'll probably be returning to this kid soon. So,
You guys are great! Thanks to you, I've got a ton of medals, Kupo. Which means I can bring happiness to a ton of people.
Good for you.
good for you.
Not until I'm happy. Go on, work your magic.
I'll need a lot more medals, Kupo.
Well, that won't do. Come on, Cloud.
Good luck, guys!
What a...
Mark
Brain
is kind of
encounter.
interesting, huh?
Alright, so what did we just get? So first of all, we got... a scarf that gives no armor or magic, but it makes you have fast ATB. Enter battle with slightly filled ATB. Distinguished emblem is supposed increase the effectiveness of healing items cast on you when you're under 25%. Yeah, ironically, I'm on both, Jimmy. I use Restream, so I get a bit of outreach right now, just because I'm only starting off, so I can figure out what works for me. I really don't know much about Mixer. It was a funny thing because Armin actually sent me like, what are they, Spark things, and I had no idea what they were. Like, yeah, I'm also on YouTube as well. Not that I think people subscribe to my YouTube right now. I'm mostly focusing on my Twitch at the moment. Oh, well, Twitch and Mixer, so I can figure out what I want to do and stuff. Let's see my... YouTube's mostly currently my, just my a storage place for most of my streams. Though I do intend to do other stuff with it. What do we want to put on Aerith? We should probably have a lightning on her. We have a upgraded lightning. Cloud has one. Actually, let's put ice on... No, Aerith is my ice girl. I mean, Tifa's my ice girl, so... Let's go with the lightning that is on Barrett. Because lightning is always super important because we run into so many robots. How come you can't use your email, Jimmy? Silverguard. No, I don't want to use Silverguard until I've upgraded it because otherwise it'll pop out all the material I want. Silver. Let's see what this one's got. The new materia slot on this one, which is there. This one have a materia slot? Doesn't. Max HP, magic attack. Huh, That's weird. I didn't know that would be the case. So it just locks you out from trying to do it. Yeah, I was about to say, you could use a different one. Oh, is it the type of email account it doesn't like it? Because yeah, you could just make a Gmail one and have all your Gmail emails forward to whatever your main one is. Like, it's a safe thing to do, especially if you're going to do streaming and stuff like that, is to actually have a bit of fallback and make sure that you not everything's tied to your one email account and stuff like that, or make sure you don't have like a personal email account, because if someone hacks one of them, that's everything's hacked. So there we go, there's the next tier. Do we have another new materia slot? Oh, there we go, that's what we're talking about. The cloud gets another materia. How many materia slots are you going to be able to get on the swords? That's crazy. We won't worry about upgrading like Tifa and all that yet, because we won't worry about upgrading Tifa and Barrett because they're not in the party currently. I'll do it once they return. Let's have a look-see at what Cloud hasn't got that I can get. I don't want to use another 12 slot one. Yeah, people can, if they want to get in, they can get in. You just have to like make sure that the ones you care about have two-factor authentication and stuff like that. Like, I know when any of my accounts are being interacted with because of automatic prompts and stuff like that. I used to work in security, so I have a little bit of extra knowledge on that.
Well, Shinra's not gonna take this line.
Alright, what are we going to do? Cloud has a new materia slot, so let's chuck something in there. So he has lightning, healing, fire. He wants steel, actually. As much as steel is going to be annoying because it's not going to level, stealing from mobs is pretty important, so we should figure out what we can steal from what mobs. Let's talk to this kid. I think we may have gotten one of the variations there.
To help me gather vital information for my research.
Nah, he's still got one more.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
We have to heal or anything? No, we've been topped up. Let's go!
That's what's called easy money.
There's a green icon and a blue icon. Green icon's there. Let's do the green icon first.
They promised me they'd be back by now. Oh. You're that
Wait, this is a different
soldier,
person.
aren't you? Cloud, was it?
Former soldier turned problem solver. Are you okay, Miss Folia? You look upset.
Oh, is that your Twitch
I am
account,
pretty
Jimmy?
upset. The kids are still off doing patrols, even though it's now time for their lessons. Not a single one of them has come back yet.
Patrols? Is that a Leaf House thing? Something they do to
Yeah, that's the
help
thing.
out?
It's like, I feel like
That's right.
unless you got a pretty like a lot of freeform.
kids
Like
go around
if
town
you
picking up
want to
the
change your
running
username,
errands,
if you want to
that
like
kind of
make
thing.
different accounts,
I don't
like as
suppose
long
you've
as you
seen any of them,
let people
have
know
you?
who follow you, that you've got different ones or you're moving
I
or
have some
something.
important plans this
It's not the
evening,
worst in the world.
And I really need to go and get ready.
I mean, you can always
Would
build
you
up
like
like
us to
fan
go round
bases and
them
stuff
up?
again. I feel like as long
That
as you
would
don't
be
get
wonderful.
stupid huge, I guess.
There are 5 of them out on patrol right now.
There's some YouTube channels
They
where
all
it's
wear
like
homemade
they've like
swords on their backs, so
they really
should be
cut their
easy as
losses and start over, and they have a crazy amount. And like that to me is pretty ballsy to like start over from
One
that.
boy patrols near some concrete. One boy spends most of his time checking. One girl loves. One boy likes to stand guard at the town gate. And don't forget, they all wear homemade swords on their backs. Thanks again for agreeing to help you guys.
All right, I guess I'm finding little boys. The thing is, these side quests are a bit funny because they seem to put a lot of green markers around. So it's like you're not really looking. You're sort of given a lot of like you're basically running to the locations.
Hello, Cloud.
Sir, it's a real honor to meet you. I think you soldier guys are awesome.
It just looks like someone shrunk people. They don't look like children.
These are dangerous.
I guess that means more children might be coming to the house soon.
And I think the teachers are gonna have a whole lot.
Speaking of teachers, Miss Foley.
Oh man, I completely forgot. I have to get back right now.
Somebody help me! Hey, who's that guy with you?
Wait, did someone just... I get some serious, like, what's it called? Saints Row NPC vibes from these guys.
But if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need someone who's willing and able to...
That idle stance Aerith has.
Will? Oh man, you're the best!
He's just far too cute.
Intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated. Be careful. They look dangerous.
Sure hope not.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, because look at this guy. This is what they grow into. Do you think this is an appealing face?
So, do you think this means another war's coming?
Okay, so we need to go that way. Maybe we'll go find the kids first, and then we'll go do that mission.
Sure hope not.
We might be able to find more... be able to find more side missions while we look around here, I reckon.
Hey there. How goes...
Great. I've been picking up garbage and giving people directions. Plus, I helped an old lady cross the...
You've been busy.
Everyone's so positive and good in this world.
For me. Gotta work hard. The house depends on people's donations. Oh no! Did you see Miss Folia? Is she mad? Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Even the side NPCs are pretty well voice directed. Chocobo Town, Chocobo House. What's in the Chocobo House? Oh, I've been stopped
my
again.
house is this way.
I mean, to each their own, I guess, Armin, then.
Furthermore, initial reports confirm that terrorists were coordinating their efforts with Wu-Tai.
Ah! You scared me.
Hey there. How goes
I wonder how many of these NPCs are actually very similar to 15 NPCs, because the art style is almost identical to them.
Your own someday?
Yeah, so I can earn lots of money and use it to help the house. The teachers don't like to talk about it, but we know the donations aren't enough to keep things running. But that's a secret, okay? I'm not supposed to tell anyone. Anyway, I gotta go study.
Bye. That gold green marker doesn't appear to be moving, but there's something that way. I guess we've talked to all the teachers? I mean, all the students for the teacher? Yeah, if you see me spinning around, I'm probably playing around with the markers to make sure.
Back. Come, look what we've done with the flowers. Lovely, don't you think?
Great job. That's wonderful.
Isn't it? Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra suit.
Oh, their mouths sometimes. The rigging on the mouths are so strange. At times they're really good, and at other times they've sort of just got like open, closed robot mouths.
One boy patrols near some one girl loves to be fussed.
Alright, so we have one more student to find, I guess.
They all wear homemade swords on their backs.
I'm very sorry, Miss Folia.
I mean, I feel like there's probably equivalency of people that look like that in our world, but
Want to help me out too? What do you say?
don't know how often you'd run into them though. Yeah, Jimmy, I play a lot of RPGs. I was talking to Thermal Crab the other day about Persona and stuff like that. I want to play P5 Royal, and I might play it on stream. There's a high likely I probably will. Was there a kid over this way, or is this...
There's a lot of problems we can't fix because we're just kids.
Maybe he's outside of the town or something? I knew that kid was here.
Thanks for helping our friends.
just doesn't feel right. I feel like going back into the zone won't really accomplish what I need to do. So let's go do the other side mission and then we'll come back. Maybe it might fix up the check marker, because I don't really know why it's just locked in the middle of the area. Yeah, I was playing Animal Crossing just before. Animal Crossing probably is the most popular of my streams at the moment. Alright, so I think we're heading this way. An interesting piece of garbage. Yeah, for sure. People, like, Animal Crossing by far is like... It came out at such an appropriate time, so everyone loving it, I'm super happy about, because as a long-term Animal Crossing fan, I'm glad that it's getting as much love as it is now. Oh, this looks sus as. Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. Did you see the sad news that Last of Us 2 is going to be delayed indefinitely? Not to bring you down. Oh, what's that thing? Quick, chase the weird ghost. I'm not really a zombie fan. It's sort of a zombie drama game that, so I'm not. It's not the type of game I'm probably interested in.
Kinda in a rush, so.
Oh no! Get off! Get off! Get off! Bad monster. Ow! What the heck? Oh, you pre-ordered it? Yeah. I saw a lot of people, I think it's Sony, I think, are offering a lot of refunds for people that pre-ordered and they're not happy about waiting, so... But I feel like if you're ready to pre-order anyway that far in advance, you're probably okay waiting more anyway. Oh, you think it's a droid? Might be. Wow, those things spawned, but I couldn't hit them for a while there.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, the story, I watched a Let's Play a while back for it, and I really liked the Let's Play. I'm not heading towards the story, am I? I hope I'm not. Might quickly save just to make sure that I'm not. 'Cause it's got the green marker. Just saved on the safe side. Don't want to miss side content. Excuse me. Oh, what the heck? Hang on, is there only 10 save slots? What? What the heck? That can't be right. I don't want that. There has to be a chapter select then. There's no way you can have a JRPG and have this few save slots without you being able to go back. Huh. Alright, well I guess I'm saving over older saves now. That's annoying. Yeah, I think, isn't it Ellie is like the main character now and she's quite a bit older?
Made with homegrown spices.
Alright. Okay, so this has got something, there's music somewhere. There it is. This?
Hey there, man. You into music?
Hey there, man. Are you into music?
Mind taking at least one off my hands?
Oh, Descendant of the Shinobi, so this will be the song for our girl Yuffie, who will be also not appearing in this game. Was this?
The reactor just went up in flames, didn't it?
This feels really off the beaten path, so fairly sure I'm heading the right way to a side mission.
We're patrolling for monsters.
No, some American accents do, but because of the fact that most media in Australia is either American, British, or Australian, we're pretty okay with various accents. Personally, I listen to a lot of British stuff, but which may appear in the way I speak, but yeah, nah. American accents are pretty well aware in Australia. Nah. Guessing that's what I just got before. I wasn't really paying attention to what item I picked up. A lot of people on the side of this road. Wait. Oh. Oh. We're back here. Wait, what? Where'd that robot go then?
This place takes getting used to.
Huh. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna go back this way then.
I'm glad I moved here, but
Well, I can't imagine many Americans hear Australian accents very often. I doubt we export too much stuff that you guys would be aware of, apart from actors sometimes. I'll be honest, half the accents that I would either impersonate or know, it's like I wouldn't be able to pinpoint it. Like, example, me and my friends were talking about it the other day with Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's got like a Boston accent. And we were like, is he from Jersey? Is he from Boston? I'm not quite sure. Guess we'll go back into this gap. Oh, you watch some Australian YouTubers? That's cool. I don't really know too many Australian ones. I know like one or two, but I can imagine we're pretty decent as YouTubers just in terms of the gift of the gab, and gaming is a lot more common here. Like, I feel like the stigma that it is in America isn't as big in Australia.
I've got this.
Don't you mean we've got this?
I did a thing. I don't know if I know that. It sounds like the title of a YouTube video or series that I'm aware of. Oh, it's these boys. Can we use magic on them? Alright, so we need to hit them with magic, and then we bang them up. Okay, that doesn't add much. Go for a thunder.
Buzz off.
Wait, where'd the one we were chasing go?
Go on!
All right.
That's too far. Okay. So this seems like a fight to encourage you to use Aerith, actually. I might actually swap to her. Whoa! Just got launched for a crazy amount of damage. Alright, let's swap on over to Aerith.
Take the lead.
I'm coming!
Oh, she's immune to it. Okay. What does Tempest do? What's this do? I'm charging something and I let go. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Too bright?
Thanks, Armin. One day I feel like that'll be a reality. Some people might say that. Why is... Okay, so what's going on? I don't... Maybe these things just, they alternate from being physical to magical. Okay. Ouch.
Why don't you lead the way?
Let's get this over with.
Go on!
Oh wow, that sounds like the type of video my friend would be super into. Just a guy that makes weird stuff just because he can. Jeez, come here. Slash. Yeah, so they're obviously alternating between what they're strong or weak against. So, let's just top both these two up.
Second wind.
There was a channel I actually discovered the other day of a YouTuber. I think he's a YouTube comedian,
Keep it up.
which are becoming more and more common. But he did like he did one on like, it was very, very Australian style. Like he's like what I guess Americans would think Australians are like, where lots of swearing. But he was basically giving shit about like people that eat like pasta sauces and stuff like that, and like the store-bought pasta sauce, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just make your own sauce. Like, what are you doing? To me, that's like one of those ones where it's like that felt like true blue Aussie. Are they alternating elements or something? I can't really tell. No, it's just alternating magic and oof.
You jittery?
Yeah, so it's Aerith will lock him down, and then Cloud can get the kill.
That'll do. Enough.
Moving on then.
Yeah, I think Australians do pretty good on comedy, so that's why I feel like YouTube is a pretty good space for them. One of the only Australian Twitch streamer that I've checked out a few times is I forgot her name. She got really viral at one point because her thing is that she has multiple cameras set up, and if people talk shit in her chat, she'll just like switch cameras and do little bits and stuff like that. Paladin Amber, I think, something like that. Okay, did we get that side mission done? Looks like it. I'm not getting pointed in any other direction, so head back that way. No problem.
Easy.
Get him!
That it?
This game's gonna be really easy once I get to the grinding stage. Like if it's just easy to force spawn mobs. I don't know about the comedy part, Armin. I really don't. I've got the gift of the gab, but I don't think I'm a particularly funny person. Especially when I compare myself to other like people. Like I feel like this is eventually me talking about Vinny, but Vinesource I think is the best streamer. Period. Like him and Maximilian, dude, both I think are just extremely funny, interesting dudes, and both of them are they've been around as streamers for a long time now, and yeah, I followed them for an extremely long time. Back when Twitch didn't exist and it was Justin TV. Why does this keep pointing me over here? I really don't quite understand. Oh, here we go. This is where it's trying to lead me.
Cloud?
Little gross man.
There's a lot more people on the streets than usual. Maybe because the reactor blew up?
It's like they shrunk down Justin Bieber before he shaved his head.
But don't you think you're forgetting something important?
Oh, Miss Folia's lessons! I gotta get back to the house!
Good. I think we're done with the children. Oh no, there's one more. One here. I feel like the girls don't look so bad, but the boys just look kind of odd.
Important question? I heard bad people broke the Mako reactor, and there's gonna be another war because of it. Is that true?
Who knows? But isn't there something else you should be worrying about right now?
I forgot about Miss Folia's lesson! I gotta head back to the house.
That's everyone. Let's go back to the house.
There we go. I completed collect the children quest. I love that all of them are wearing little buster swords. Like, that wasn't a standard issue for like the military in
The children
7.
finally came
Or
back,
maybe it is now, I
thanks
don't
to
know.
you two. You've been a great help. Okay,
The only reason
everyone,
Soldier
come
used
inside.
big weapons
It's
was
time to
because
hit
they
the
were
books.
tough boys that stronger than others.
The Toad King's back. I saw him near the
Oh,
hideout.
that kid's got
Do something about
nail
it.
bat.
The Toad King?
A weird, creepy monster we've seen near the hideout lately. He wears a crown and walks around like he owns the place. If he's not a king,
Wait,
he's
are they
gotta be
talking about
monster
Tonberry?
royalty at least. I bet a soldier could beat him up easy.
Oh yeah, really?
This will be interesting if I fight a
Here's the
Tonberry so
thing.
early in the game.
I don't work for free. Or cheap.
But we don't have any money.
Aw.
The watch wouldn't ask for money.
But if we ask any other grown-ups for help, they'll find out about the hideout, and that'll be it.
We really don't want to lose the hideout. Come on, help us. Oh, and we'll give you some cool treasure if you do. And if that's not enough, I'll pay the rest of your fee once I open my shop. Well, if you won't help, then we'll just have to kill it ourselves.
These goody two-shoe
I'll do it
kids.
for 3 gil.
Huh?
I'm offering a special discount right now on Toad King jobs. Looks like it's your lucky day.
Awesome! Now that's my kind of bargain. You can beat the Toad King no problem, right?
Let's go find a chair to sit down at and then go do that fight. I'm going to assume they're referring to Tonberry. And, Tonberry's not a monster you want to mess about with. Like, actually, healing probably won't help me, but mana will. Tonberry has a teeny weeny little knife and he'll stab you. Alright, let's save on up. Wait, oh, it bumps up. So if you remove the bottom one, it bumps it up to the top. That's very confusing. Well, it keeps the slot name. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why everyone thinks they know that Cloud is a bit of a softie underneath, but he is. They somehow figure it out. Oh, we need to talk to this kid because then he'll give me the next tier, maybe.
Tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
I wonder if I get another VR after I do this. Let's buy Steadfast. Further decreases enemy damage and fills the ATB gauge faster when guarding. So if you're blocking, increases block and increases ATB gauge when you. I didn't even know it increased faster while you were guarding. That's interesting. Synergy allows you to allow an ally to follow the leader's attack command with a linked materia. Huh? Allows an ally to follow the leader's attack command with an attack from linked materia. Interesting. So it looks like a part of this seems like you're meant to switch party members continuously, but then at other times you're meant to have it because they know that you can't manage really more than 2 characters very well quickly, that you'll have your third one as your support character, which is interesting.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel.
Was that a blue materia? It was a blue materia. It doesn't level though, that's the only thing. As much as I would love to use this because it sounds really good, it's not a blue materia. so I'm not going to use it, I don't think. Maybe. Yeah, so... Okay. So, I'll show you. So, in Materia, you have... see, there's a couple different color types. The green will be normal spells. Blue are linked ones, usually. They're like support skills. Yellow are skills, so similar to, like... they're skills you can use without mana. And purple are mostly, like, stat improvements. But they also seem to give you abilities now as well. So most of the time you will be using blue materia paired with, say, either a green or a yellow materia. Some purple materia actually does link as well, but I don't know how much of that we're going to get in this game, so we'll see. Guess we're going to fight the Tomberry boy. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII is a surprising game in terms of a lot of people would think materia is very simplistic. You can do some crazy stuff. You should have a look at like some of the builds from endgame in 7 that people would come up with. Like, you can make some really OP stuff that's very almost automatic. There's like ones that are like counter materia and stuff, so whenever you get hit, it would make you do something. So you could pair that up with like a heap of things and just go crazy. That's why I consider 7's endgame fun, but it's really not as hard as some other JRPGs. Ow. I don't really like that fact that attacks can be cancelled.
That wasn't so bad.
Welcome back, Jimmy. Surely Cloud could just jump down there. He doesn't need to use that ladder.
Try to stay behind me.
That way I can cover your back.
Let's go.
I'm guessing the Frog King is just probably another one of these boys. I really wanted it to be a Tomberry, but I'm fairly sure it won't be. It's probably a frog with a crown.
You're dead. That it?
Well, this isn't good.
You.
Go on!
Yeah, Triple Slash I still think is better than Braver. Just because of the fact there's a lot more cleave. Is your headcanon Armin now Aerith with Wedge? So there's a dark one over there, so that's probably the boss boy.
Now that's just me.
Shot King, I was right.
Just go away!
Alright.
Go on!
Wait, is the oh, the Hedgehog King's healing me, is it? Let's see if I can keep up with my damage. I don't know which way's... Ow. That's an annoying attack. This is a really annoying attack. Oh, it's putting barrier on them. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Now we do actually have to deal with him.
Get ready.
Yikes. Alright, we should get rid of this boy, because he's going to be a problem this period.
It's on now.
Oof, oof, oof.
That was something.
Alright, let's get Aerith to top us up. Yeah, thanks for joining, Jimmy. Like, it's good to talk to people, so feel free to come back and have a chat. Come on, Cloud, let's, wait, we should be trying to steal from this thing, probably.
Go on!
Let's... potion was stolen. Hang on, has he been stealing from me? Let's steal from him. Nothing to steal, okay. Well, that went well. Got the thief one there. Oof.
Not looking good.
Here it comes, sloppy.
Go on.
There it is. Oh, perfect timing.
You're as good as dead.
You're dead.
Let's go.
Wait, did I get... Oh, were all of them on top of each other? Alright, so...
Did you defeat the Toad King?
I did.
Yep. Kicked his butt real good.
Awesome! I knew you could do it! Now we don't have to worry
I don't think
about
that's how sleeping works, Simon. I don't think you make sleep noises if you're not sleeping. Oh, the nail bat.
For you, the treasure we promised. It's definitely worth at least 3 gil.
I just checked the clock. It's like 1 a.m. now.
I've prepared a special assignment for everyone. One that I
So you're not
expect you to
it's like
finish
it's a thing
today.
of like
Understood?
1 a.m. is nothing to me, I guess. So
I appreciate you.
usually my
getting the
aim
Toad King.
aim to go to bed at 1 and then I end up
Wow,
going to
Miss
bed at
Folia,
2. So
You must know all their secrets.
Oh, if only. Easier said than done. They're always on the move.
But I have the luxury of getting
looking
up
for new
later.
Adventures, chasing new dreams, all while trying to make the lives of everyone around them.
You can't
just a little bit
shush
better.
me. I'm in the
try to
power
make sure
here.
they don't
I'm the
stumble
talky
and
boy.
fall. And when they finally do, I help them back up.
Sounds exhausting.
Sometimes it is. But I want the children to know that until they can
Oh,
stand on their own 2
yeah, I
feet,
believe you. I believe
that I'm
that's
here to
sleepy note.
support them, care for them, love them. That even if we're not actually related, we're still a family. A real family.
There's so much
in all the
wholesomeness
ways
in
that
this
matter.
game. What the fuck?
If I can do that for them, then
What happened to the dirty
then maybe
slums?
I'm making this world a better place.
I know you are.
My predecessor taught me everything I know. I just took up his torch and ran with it, I guess. Not that I'm anything close to what he was. Biggs is one of a kind. Oh no! I've completely lost track of time!
Do you have somewhere you need to be?
More like a dream I need to fulfill. Thank you again for your help.
I wonder what kind of dream she's chasing tonight.
No idea.
Thanks again for saving our hideout from the king. In return, I let everyone know you guys can join the game as special guests. If you want to know more, then come to the hideout.
Yeah, man, I'm always up for more things. You gave me a nail bat. If I get more weapons, I'll totally help you kids. Alright, let's have a look at the nail bat. Actually, we'll upgrade it first, because otherwise it's not really worth it. Nailbat used to be... Yeah, like, see, it's got no materia slots, so I don't know why the heck you would use that. Alright, what do we got? Dang, 3 materia slots there. Alright. Let's do that first, because you can't use a weapon without materia. Three there. No materia. No materia. Luck plus 5's pretty cool. Not sure I'm big on a lot of these abilities. Feels like this is going to be a bit different. So 7 was very much like you just had raw stat plus your materia. there's a lot more extra stuff going on here, so min-maxing might be a bit different, and you can get these really interesting builds. I use it because the kids gave it to me. I mean, how much would you trust a weapon given to you by small children that's a bat covered in nails? Like, not gonna lie, feels a little odd. Well, it gives a decent amount of HP, but it hasn't got enough slots on it. I need a 4 slot to really compete against the Buster and Iron. Yeah, and I don't really... The silver staff is not very good, I don't think. I wonder if we get Aerith's ultimate weapon. Well, not in this game, I guess, because we've still got quite a bit to go. I doubt we get the, like, ultimate weapon or anything. Going to the classroom. Ooh, it was worth going into the classroom. Yeah, this is Tonberry here, who I thought we were about to run into, but usually see that little what appears to be a baggie? It should be a lantern. He carries a tiny knife and a tiny lantern, and he walks at you. Where's the Cloud Hugs Aerith emote? In there isn't any emotes in this game. DLC package. But Cloud wouldn't hug Aerith. That ain't happening anytime soon. The most intimate they get is at the end of their story.
It's always a pleasure to speak with
But I'm fairly sure Cloud is
like a ray
Tifa's
of
boy.
sunshine on a cloudy day.
Alright, let's head to these green markers, because I don't know what else these other green ones are. Probably that other robot I was supposed to fight, but I got distracted or something. We topped up? Yeah, we are. Gotta get used to topping up, I think. But here... and we don't want any more bears. What way are we going? Huh? No, quite where the game wants me to go. I must be hunting for something. I probably should be looking at the side missions to actually determine what the heck I'm doing rather than just bumbling about. Which was if I press this. Weapons on a rampage. We're looking for 2 more robos. They must be in this area somewhere. Feels very Shinra to have robots just going out on and doing crazy stuff. Still locked. So I have a weird feeling we're going to come back when we have a key, or we will be coming back when we deal with Cornelio. Cornelio?
Try to stay behind me.
That way I can cover your back.
Oh, he survived.
See you around.
See you around. We've been here before? To be honest, I'm a little lost as to where we're going sometimes. Looks like another side mission will probably be here. I'm getting to a point where I'm just gonna have to just roam about till I find what I need. I mean, as is the JRPG way, I guess. Hello? Hello, Robos. Where are you, Robo? Dang, how far am I gonna have to go to find these boys? Oh, here we are, here they are. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Try this. Calling lightning.
So thunder to break, and then we juggle them into focus. Actually, they don't have enough health to really warrant that. Maybe I should just go for Buster. Braver, rather. Oof. Ah, wrong one.
Get him!
This camera, seriously. I like this game an awful lot, but the camera is damn frustrating.
No holding back.
No holding back. One robo down. Wait, hang on. I managed to swap them one at some point.
There.
Come here. These things are annoying. Just chasing him around.
There. Try this.
Yep. Can I say Frog Strangler in my best Texan accent? We've already been through this. I don't know how to say it. Alright, Sandy Cheek. It's me, Sandy Cheeks. Frog Strangler. I've already become a puppet on parade. I think Armin keeps switching back to Mixer, and I don't know. I encountered 2 more people on Mixer. I think the bigger base of people will always be Twitch though, Thermal. Probably more than likely. The platform is just so big.
I heard you got them all.
Oh man, what's up with the talking rigging?
In the slums. Must be because of the explosion up top, huh? They must have thought they were protecting the reactor and figured I was trespassing.
If I had
almost feel sorry.
If I had any sort of monetization set up, I'd be like, I'd be requesting there for me performing.
Shinra bitches get what they deserve.
Now hold on.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say our work here is
Take my
finished.
jacket off.
If you're ever in the market for a Merc again, remember, you can count on Cloud.
Sure. And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden. I'm really glad you were willing to help out, though.
This dude is like the most real dude.
Actually, while you're here, I've got another favor to ask. There's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
I really should mute myself when I move my mic.
It feels good to help people out, doesn't it?
Do you guys feel like the bot's being too annoying, or is that amount that it's talking now is probably a bit better?
Then you can't be afraid to show it more. Don't forget, it's all about service and salesmanship.
I'll leave that to you.
All right, but don't think you can rely on
Cool.
me forever,
Good to
mister.
hear. I felt like he was a bit overbearing before.
That's good. Because I command a very good salary.
Not that I feel like it's doing much at the moment, but it might be helpful for me in the future.
Oh, I know you. You must
Whoa,
be
this guy looks... Oh, who does he look like?
I have a problem.
He makes me think of an actor, but I can't think of
Wife's
who.
death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor and go there in my stead? She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
Frog Strangler is Texan for a really bad storm. Okay.
The graveyard's right at the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently.
How does that...
to
Is
replace
it the storm is so bad that the frogs get
Now that
choked
those
up?
creatures have
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
Alright, so we bought that key, so we can already do that. So we're going that way? Alright. Oh, we're going back to the kids.
Huh?
Back to those dang kids.
So, do you think this means another war's coming?
Hey!
There's probably a good thing you're trying to make me do accents, Armin, because then it'll just open me out of my shell to be like a bit more silly voices. Because, God knows my girlfriend has to put up with me making weird voices all the time or impersonating characters.
Now that things are starting to settle down a bit, we can finally play Whack-A-Box again.
What the heck is Whack-A-Box? Do I want to know?
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's this
So literally
child
just you put a cardboard
and
box
I
down,
heard
you just
he's
hit it?
looking for some help.
Or do you put a box on someone and then hit them?
Oh, hey, Cloud. You're just in time for our favorite
Man,
game,
these kids really warmed up to
Whack-A-Box.
Cloud
Want
super
in?
fast.
It's super fun. The rules are easy. The person who whacks the most boxes is crowned champion of the high.
It is what I thought it
We
was.
usually
Oh
don't
my
let
god,
adults
amazing.
play, but since you're cool, we're gonna make a special exception just
Alright,
for you.
you've got a very adult voice saying. What do we get? So, participation prize, we get a Moogle medal. That's all we care. A spectral cogwheel. Crescent moon charm. We already have a crescent moon. Storm is so bad that it could flood and the frog would drown in it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense of it. It's still a pretty funny term. Oh. Okay. Weird. Am I trying to break the boxes? I don't understand. Yeah, I am trying to break the boxes.
Let's do this.
Oh, there's boxes everywhere. Oh, okay. Oh, can I use my ATB? Oh, I can. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is a weird thing then. How about... Triple thrust does work on them. This is a bizarre. I don't know if that actually hit.
All right.
Oh, there's a timer. Get the timer. This is a pretty fun minigame. No, I really wasn't expecting something like this. I'm just gonna try and get to these big ones. These big ones seem to be pretty good. Just triple. This triple probably does more cleave damage than the others. Yeah, it does. There we go.
Brace yourself.
I never would have expected something like this. How did these kids get so many boxes that they like labeled like this? Probably stand here, and then I'm cleaving. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Do I get... Is there anything down there? Or have I made it to all the boxes? That's pretty cool. Oh, I was so close to 40k. I wonder what you get at 40k. This will turn into the darts thing again, where I just end up just playing darts over and over and over.
Wow, Cloud! I've never seen anyone do that before! See? Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, Kay?
Oh, did I get them all? Crate Annihilator. I think I got all the prizes.
We'll be here whenever
I was totally ready to do more. Oh, you get them every time you do it. You get a Moogle medal. Huh. So that looks like the way to grind Moogle medals. So I won't do that right now, but let's have a look at the new item we got. That's pretty fun. Pretty interesting. What do we get? Present Moon Charm. Spectral Cogwheel. Okay. Consuming MP fills up the limit gauge. Whoa, that's pretty freaking cool. That's really good for a caster. What is Aerith got on currently? Earrings. Earrings? Earrings. Protective boots. Immune to stop and slow. That's probably going to be required at some point, I guess. Let's roll. Wait, that's not what we were here for. Got completely distracted there. This is the problem with mini games. You end up just like going and doing them and not getting distracted. Let's go talk to whoever that is, and then we'll head out to that one side of the town. Oh man, that's probably my biggest bummer, and my biggest excitement is when the gold saucer is in Remake, because if you've never seen the gold saucer, it's pretty spectacular. I mean, FF14 is probably the best you're going to get a look at in terms of modern, because they have a gold saucer in that game too. But yeah, a large portion of the game ends up being spent in the gold saucer because of a lot of grinding stuff.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain Merc that's become the talk of the town?
Yep.
What's that on your arm, bro?
Damon.
He's from the press.
More than a humble
He's Daimon. Fighter of the night,
right?
man.
The one that's always sprinting awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear. We strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone, rich and poor. Now then, my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter. Are you familiar with the mysterious and notorious bandit known as the Angel of the Slums? She delivers written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their properties.
Glad Thermal knew what I was talking about.
Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes, she's got a knack for public relations. Very popular down here as a result. Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat to the public order.
Surely, I'm fairly sure this is going to turn out that Angel is just Aerith, but we'll see.
And uncommunicative, to put it mildly. And now that my identity as a reporter has been exposed, my sources have all deserted me. Which brings me to you, the Merc of the hour, and the man who will serve up my scoop.
I feel like that should be a bot command, is you say Daimon or Dayman, and then it the bot will respond with
The guardian angel of the slum?
The angel gets in and out without...
No, it's no matter.
If we're going by rumors, then I've heard...
Well, I could talk all day about the dozens of stories I've heard.
Good to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you too, Aerith.
Muriel. Muriel.
A funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Mireille. She knows everything there
Mireille.
is to know about the slums.
Really sure that's not how
Mireille,
that's pronounced.
meet Cloud. He's a former soldier
Muriel?
and super
Muriel.
strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have
Muriel,
been
as in
talking
Muriel's
about you.
wedding?
The defender of the secret hideout. And now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the Angel of the Slums.
I am?
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret, considering how chatty the Shinra mutt's been.
Not looking into it
Daimon,
for
not
work.
Damien.
I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity.
I feel like some people do say that
Or
sometimes
could
when
it
they say
be
my name.
fallen under the Angel's spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. But I'll
Yeah,
need
you
a
might be
moment
right. It might be
before I can
French or
give it to
something.
you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of
But that
yours?
doesn't work. It's an English-speaking game. Don't do that to me. I can't speak French.
Aerith, how are you doing, dear?
I used to get everything. I got like
Just
so
wait
many
outside
different
with the
versions
reporter.
of my name.
I'll be along soon. Just wait outside with the reporter. I'll be along soon.
Alright, let's go talk to the reporter, man.
Always a pleasure to speak with
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Mireille at all? She told us that she had some information to share.
Mireille. But it's L's.
As in the Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old...
This old bird had a change of...
Then quickly, before you have another, tell us. What do you know about the notorious
Tell us.
angel of the slums?
All about the
Has
scoop.
she struck again? Is that it?
What a scoop.
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where...
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days. It's the perfect place for a criminal to
I like
hole
that she's
up.
got the aviator goggles and everything.
I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About
I can't see the
terrible
aviator
fiend
goggles with the
that's
nose without
angels
thinking of
rail as
the
its
pilots that are in quite a few of the
quite large, lots of teeth, always hungry. I don't know about you, but I'm not
Studio
going
Ghibli
anywhere.
movies, like Porco Rosso and stuff, or Laputa.
Well, a good reporter knows never to take foolish risks.
Muriel, or
Never
however it's
plan
spelled, is
first,
pretty
then
sure a
act.
southern,
That's every
southwestern
respectable
type of name.
journalist's
Oh, okay.
If it's a plan you're looking for, I'd say you have one right here. Wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you investigated Lookout Point for me.
Dang it. I was taking that time to try and open a teeny weeny egg and I ran out of time. The game demands so much of me. Alright. What are we going to do today? I'm going to go to both scrap heap locations. Okay. We're both topped up. You do end up spending quite a bit of time in the slums. Like, I wasn't expecting to spend nowhere near as much time on this chapter. Physics in this game is ridiculous. These ain't protecting anyone. I've seen some pretty funny physics usage. The people getting stuck on things, or things getting stuck on, like, players or characters. Alright, more spider boys. Might actually swap Cloud over to using fire. I think fire material was good for them. We have healing, lightning, fire. I already have fire in him. Fantastic. Wind, healing, lightning, fire. Ready? I don't like how they slither around. It's very, like, almost robotic.
Let's go.
I haven't had to, like, the poison doesn't tick as much as it probably feels like it should. Actually, I shouldn't use that yet. So we're gonna go fire. Aura.
No escape. Never again.
Oh no.
Shit.
Still kind of weird hearing Cloud say shit. That's the thing I've noticed, is that the swearing in this game is a little odd at times.
Burn.
Oh, why did it do that?
Don't close your...
Oh, sleep. Huh.
You're done.
This one's for you.
Let's put fire up and then let's have her cast. Ooh, I haven't looked at her abilities. Absorb mana, soul drain, arcane ward, prey. Restore a small amount of HP to all party members. Oh nice, she has prey. That's pretty cool. Let's put barrier on Cloud.
Every little bit helps.
Oh, I'm asleep now. I didn't manage to kill that thing in that time. Ow. Please stop hitting me. Muriel and Eustace. Oh yeah, I can get that. Just lock on sometimes. maddening.
Close your...
They're just dumping sleep on Claire.
I'm so tired.
Oh, we're both asleep now. Okay.
That's it.
Go braver, that thing.
Go on.
This will be a lot easier now that one's down. Oops. Oops. Oh, I'm tripping over the menus. Please stop putting me to sleep. I think this is where I should be swapping over. Unique ability. You can hold down focus to unleash Tempest.
Sure, however I can help.
Oh.
Keep it up.
Up. How long do you hold it for? Wait. Oh, that's interesting. It actually makes like a spot that you can actually prevent them hurting you. Actually, let's top up. I want to see what ATB does for let's use Pray. Pray, pray. Oh, it's okay. It's a decent amount. It does cost 2 bars though, which is a bit frustrating. These things are pretty tanky.
One more shot. This is gonna hurt.
Time to burn.
I'm trying, but I can't.
We're both asleep now. Plaid, can you wake up, buddy? Plaid, you need to wake up, buddy. Plaid, go. Nope, Aerith is about to go down. She can max heal herself.
No need to panic.
Let's do this. Brace yourself.
Yeah, I didn't... Alright, so these things we need to be aware that sleep is a thing. So...
Come on, you can do it.
How's this? Get him. One more shot.
The Tempest, Tempest, and then we just attack. And then if they go after Cloud...
I think we're almost done.
Oh, let's Aerith Limit Break. Oh, it's Healing Ward. Let's just use Healing Ward, because I haven't seen it.
With your love and grace.
Nice. And let's make Cloud use Cross Slash. Dead. That's a bit of an annoying fight. Oh, there's gravestones over there. I didn't even notice them.
Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
Alright, let's head back. Well, let's not head back. Let's head to the next one. What was the next one? The next one was the angel one. What's interesting about doing longer streams, longer and longer, is I'm starting to find my limits. Where it's like, I feel like we're approaching a good amount of time to have streamed.
Guess I gotta.
The cat's been getting annoyed at me because every single time it gets to like around 5:30, she's like, "Is it dinner time yet?" And I'm like, "I'm just gonna go a little bit longer," and then she just starts meowing at me. The only time she's a very silent, patient girl, but when it comes to food time, that's the only thing that matters. It is this way. Those things don't respawn. Oh, they're parts of a rocket. So that's another thing we haven't encountered yet. So the rocket stuff. We aren't dealing... Sid's not in this game. For sure. So... the idea that all the rocket project stuff... Whoa. That's a big boy. I don't feel like I should save before big boy. Yeah, I don't feel like we're not going to see Sid or any reference to him really outside. I mean, Palmer's in the game, so maybe we will talk about rockets? I don't know. Guess we'll see. My cat is a very lucky cat. She gets extremely babied by me. She is a massive sweetheart, so I would do anything for her. Except food and snacks, because I had to actually give her a bit of a diet because she got quite big.
Man, come on.
So let's see. So this we're gonna need lightning, I would imagine. Less. Huh? As an iron sphere or a chrome lodger.
Calling lightning.
Huh. Aerith, don't just stand there. Alright, so we're not going... So you don't want to hit the orb. We actually... That's... So this is a fight to teach you positionals, I guess. Oops. Ah. Whoa! That hit hard.
All good.
I'm gonna be a lot slower in the menus, I think, because I just end up clicking on things. What's it doing? This is to teach you how to melee, I guess, and position. Interesting. Aerith, can you please use big old cure on Cloud? That orb is very annoying. Bells, thunder. I still can't use thunder, but can't even shock now, so let's focus slash. This is just a really long fight. I feel like there's some extra mechanic here that I'm not like paying attention to.
Here we go.
Maybe we'll just do damage to him? Weird noodle boy. He's made out of not macaroni. Yeah, macaroni. He's made out of macaroni. Let's steal from him. Nothing to steal. Why is there so few things to steal?
It's on now.
Now he's pressured. We don't have any mana to do this, so...
Okay.
Let's thunder him up.
Bam.
Earth's...
I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't really... Am I doing something wrong here? Is this just a really tanky boy, or... Or can we remove his arm and then it does something? Maybe we can try removing his arm. Aurora? It doesn't seem to have a health bar, so maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, I don't think it has a health bar. I think it's just meant to be an obstacle for melee. Oh, whoops, that was a silly thing to do. I don't want to back out a bit. This is a really long fight. I really don't understand.
No holding back. Brace yourself.
Okay, so Braver doesn't reorganize myself. It literally did it from that location, so don't. So I feel like this is just teaching me to... Alright, now let's try Aerith with magic on the robot. Unless you're getting pressure on it is just to get it knocked down.
This one's for you.
Sorry. Here we go.
Like, this isn't a hard fight, it's just a long fight for some reason. I'd actually roll through that smoke.
Just a little should help.
Whoa, that was looking glitchy.
No holding back. So long. Shit.
I really want to turn the camera, but it's just... when you're locked on, you don't really have much choice. Oof.
I won't give up.
That wasn't fun. Actually, let's make Aerith do that.
I'll take care of you.
Maybe this is to encourage me to use
So
Aerith,
it's my
actually.
turn?
Is it's...
Hey!
Oh, that's paralysis. Oh well, we're using Cloud then. That went well. Yep.
Just go away!
Keep it together.
I'll take care of him.
So let's just take it easy. We could just Cloud will do the right thing, so we can just hang back here.
This one's for you. That'll do.
Alright, Aerith. Oh, okay. So Cloud's not good in there because Cloud's a dum-dum. So Cloud, you better not die there.
Stay strong, okay? Get him.
Yeah, Cloud's a dum-dum when I'm not controlling him. But it seems like this does a lot more damage. Yeah, so I probably should have been using Aerith through that, because that crystal attack seemed to do lots of damage. Oh, sweet, a vase. Pass. Calling card.
The guardian angel of the slums will collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him.
Alright, I'll probably only go maybe like 10-15 minutes more. We'll just get some of these side quests done, and then that'll be good for today. I've been happy with, like, I've been doing consistently about 2 hours per like little game session. So, yeah, probably not good for YouTube, because YouTube's funny in terms of, I should be doing uploads like every 20 minutes, 23 minutes or whatever. But bit of a pain to break up the files, so
this is one of her
once I figure it out, like, once I figure out a good way to do that, then maybe I'll start doing that. Make them a bit more consumable for people.
Something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson. But next time he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Her voice actor is really familiar too. Lots of very notable voice actors in this game.
If the Merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got...
Now. In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy...
Hey, everybody! The Angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip off Don Corneo!
It's about damn
Yeah, it's true. I could be
Don
like
Corneo's
making
no easy
down
mark.
notes.
I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
It's ironic because
So much for my reward.
I actually have found it easier chopping up episodes and
Why don't
grabbing
you take
parts by
this?
doing edits
Oh,
in
and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's
via
pocket.
Twitch than me
Can't
doing
call
it in
theft
like
if you're just
exporting
claiming what you're
via
owed. Am I right?
what's that thing
Well
called?
done, Mr. Merc.
Premiere.
You certainly lived
Because
up to your reputation.
rendering out takes ages. Rendering takes a long time, and
Now, what
so
could
it's
our
like I
engine
think I
want?
really just need to learn Premiere to like make the use of it. I'm just hesitant to waste my time like that. Yeah, that's the thing is there's so much to learn. Like that's it's exciting to have so much to learn and play with and get better at. So
Here's your. I owe him a lot.
that's why it's like if anyone has any suggestions on ways to do things or what they think of the stream, I'm more than happy to take stuff down.
I was beginning to think I might with my bad back and my legs, my whole body, but I was prepared to die trying. And then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key.
Yeah, that's the thing of it's like doing this that makes you appreciate just the amount of effort people do
About my legs.
make
Why don't you just give
when
it
it
back?
comes to doing all this stuff, like
Okay.
be it YouTube
It'll cost you
or
5,000
Twitch
gil,
or
5,000?
like promoting
It's
stuff, doing
always
stuff,
money
whatever
with
it may
you
be.
people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
Hiding somewhere far from the site of the attack. A large-scale search led by military...
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Wow,
Had to.
wow,
The
game.
pace sucked.
It's like, is this a you should take a break?
But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Though the ceasefire was declared 5 years
All right, well, I guess we did all the side quests, which is probably a even better time to figure out and finish up and stuff. That worked out. I guess this boy doesn't have anything else for me.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my...
Do we have any other VR missions? Nah, just Shiba. I don't want to fight another monster. I like the boss fights in these games feel appropriately tough right now, which is I appreciate a lot. Yeah, hopefully we see. I've heard that the combat actually does get harder as you go. I don't know if that's because you're having to manage more characters or if it's this insinuation that you should be. I guess. Getting better at the game as it goes, and so what's this? There's a skill called trade-off. Recover MP when taking significant damage. Interesting. Man, some of these builds are crazy. I really want to know like if you can make some really like crazy messed up builds and get really strong, or if there's like penultimate ways to play it. Is it better to just stack strength? Can you get some really like, oh, if you're below 20% health, you'll be doing like 40% extra damage or some crazy thing like that? Let's look at the difference between the Buster Sword and the Iron Sword. The Buster Sword actually does... Ability Disorder. I should probably equip that and use it so I can learn that. Yeah. Because that's the thing. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I sort of clicked on it earlier, but I don't think I mentioned on it, was see there's a proficiency bar. The way that works is there's an ability and you gain the ability, like the ability will be tied to that weapon, but if you max out its proficiency, then you can use it on other weapons. So triple slash I can use on other weapons, focus thrust I can use on other weapons. So it's trying to encourage me to use other weapons, but the problem right now is the nail bat only has 3 slots, and I kind of don't want to swap over it right away for it. Though I do feel like I should probably switch over to the back to the Buster Sword. Again, I will probably be maxing out these weapons, so I'm not too concerned if I don't get a proper build out of these straight away. Should I use the Buster Sword? I mostly use it. You get magic resist as well off that. So I guess maybe I'll switch over to the Buster. We got another bangle, didn't we? Mithril. Bad's still using that, which actually does less than the studded. The studded is actually the best armor we have right now. Look at that power metal looking thing. The 90s metal aesthetic. Bad's generally in the front line, so putting physical on him is probably the best. So, and Aerith, I like having her the 3 slot for more magic abilities and leveling as my backup. Cool. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with how much we got done today. I wasn't expecting to spend so much time in the slums. Like, guess we're heading towards, well, we'll see with Aerith what progresses there. I think we'll be heading to the church again soon. And then after that, yeah, I'm curious where it's going to take the plot from here. Again, look at this. Look at the aesthetic here. Like, if you're into industrial fantasy, this is great. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to finish up for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I always appreciate all of you coming back and having a chat with me. It really makes a difference to how easy this all is. Yeah. Guess I'll catch you all. I may stream tomorrow, I may not. My thing right now is I think I should take every Tuesday and Thursday off. But I feel like maybe it's better I do take off Tuesday, Wednesday instead. And have 2 days off so I can work on stuff. But for now, I will maybe appear tomorrow, maybe not. Depending on how much I think I might want to do. And so usually I spend those 2 days, I'll be improving stream stuff and coming up with things. But alright, well, thanks again for watching. And I will catch you all soon. Bye.
Gramps has been feeling a lot better ever since he heard about what happened.